My name is Drito Andy Martin, and I've just won the NRM primaries for parliamentary seat. The campaigns went on very well. We had a very cordial team, very friendly team. We had one incident where the crowd was rowdy, but it was fairly contained. One couldn't make a very big issue out of it. Thereafter, we moved to other to Okolo Town Council. With the previous incident in Ofaka, there was some apprehension. So as we started Okolo Sub-County, Okolo Town Council rather, we did a good rally in Trala. Coming to Anziwuku, to the second venue, there were skirmishes, but the follow-up was very, very big. A lot of people turned up, and I think it scared my opponents, because this is my home territory. And because of that, my opponents decided not to continue. But it was absolutely peaceful. There was no problem. And so, because of that, the second venue, the last venue actually, which was supposed to be at Okolo Town Council, the trading center, it couldn't be run. And so, effectively, at the end of the day, we didn't finish campaigns in two places. However, all in all, the campaigns were very peaceful. There were absolutely no bad incidences.
Yeah, the fact that you have now emerged victorious after several attempts in the last elections, what do you have for your people ahead of the general elections, and there are those who may come independent? Are you prepared for them?
The first thing is, we need to go through a healing process. Some of the candidates have already considered. They have called to congratulate me, except the incumbent, who has not been reachable. So the first thing is to create that reconciliation, and then we move as a team, because this is NRM primaries. In the next general elections, we have to come together against other parties. So cohesion is very important. That is the first thing. We're already talking. And sooner or later, we are going to have a meeting, and we have all agreed that we shall move together as one team for the general election. This is the first thing we have to do before anything else. And I'm intending also that we shall follow up. We shall work on we shall be following my manifesto. So with the other team, we're going to have another manifesto which will integrate their ideas, and we're going to integrate the ideas of my other companions into my manifesto, so that we have a fully blown manifesto as we move forward. And I think that's one thing that it will make a difference in what we have done before. It will bring unity and cohesion, and it will reflect the real will of the people by so doing. Myself personally, as you have said, I've been in there before. There are lessons to learn. In the past, I had a very, very huge constituency. MEDIA-Okolo itself was one constituency. It was one county. Now it's become a district. It became a district during my time in office. Now we have divided that district into two counties, which makes the area a little bit far smaller than it used to be. Because in the past, to traverse the country, the county from south to north, end to end, it was about 200 kilometers. It was arguably the biggest county in Uganda at that time. So now we have a smaller county, and I think have my presence more felt here. We are going to have more offices scattered across the county, and we'll see how we are going to implement my manifesto. I'm going to form different committees. For instance, we have major problems here. One, our education standards are extremely low. So we need to create an education board which will comprise of parents and teachers, and at the same time other MADIs who have the intellectual input to see how we can upgrade the standards of our students. So this education board will oversee the performance of our children. When I was a member of parliament that time, we were able to post 8 first graders, but this particular time we just got 1 first grader in primary, and that really is very, very poor performance. So we have to make a concerted effort to make sure that we increase the standards for our students. Otherwise, in future, we shall have no people to replace us. The second huge issue we have is poverty alleviation. There is huge poverty in Madokolo. And because of this poverty, it affects every sector of our socio-economic development. To that effect, I'm going to also create an economic steering committee. One of the things I have in mind is to create different crops. Because we have tried cotton, it has not helped us. We have tried tobacco, it has not helped us. We tried food crops like simsim and so forth, they have not done well. So we have to move across now and adopt other crops. We have to go into coffee, we have to go into cocoa, we have to go into cashew nuts, we have to go into macadamia, and I'm going to encourage this. I'll liaise closely with the government to get us seedlings. I'm going to also do a marketing linkage. I've already spoken to a lot of people, a lot of my business partners abroad who are prepared to come on board and try to invest in what I'm going to steer, and at the same time providing a market for them. And I'm thinking that if we're able to reduce the poverty levels here, it will have a cyclical multiplier effect in other sectors, because our health section is very, very poor as well. But if we're able to create income, we can be able to upgrade ourselves health-wise, even by affording private health facilities. Much as also we have to work seriously with the government to make sure that we implement the parish, the health center per parish model. Most of our parishes don't have health centers, and most times you find women, giving birth on the road. You find sick people that cannot get for treatment. So we have to work on that as well. Our water is extremely bad. We need to do that. Fortunately, I've seen that the government has a very good national policy of promoting pipe to water, which has to cover the whole constituency. It cannot only stay in the town centers, which is the case now, because most of our population is rural based. And so the water has to go right inside there. And we also have a very, very major problem with the youth, the unemployment of youth. Most of the youth have nothing to do, and they're being reduced to beggars on the streets. So we should work seriously to see if we can get a vocational training institute or a skilling institute where these youth can be taught hands-on skills, and then we supply them with the tools to work, so that we can put them to work and start earning income. And these are some of the things that we have in mind, and I'm very hopeful that as we start rolling out some of these programs, gradually It will not be a one-day thing, but gradually we should start reducing the poverty level here. Once we reduce the poverty level, we improve the health of our people, then the workforce becomes more productive. As of now, we're doing extremely badly. Some of the tractors that have been given to us, they have not been effective. A poor person cannot afford fuel to run a tractor, so people are still using hoes for digging. We need also to work on our livestock. This area is extremely good for livestock. So if we can upgrade our animals, the cows. We have to get better breeds of cows. We have to get better breeds of cows. We have to get better breeds of goats, and we can make money. The local people now can start making money out of things like milk, out of beef, selling the cows, and these are the things that I really intend to work with the local community. Yeah, my message is that overall the elections were free and fair. It is the will of the people. You cannot fight the will of the people. When you look across board, the results were extremely good. So my message to them is that as the others have come on board, the incumbent should accept the reality. We are not there to be permanent leaders. There's a time for everything. There's a time to laugh and there's time to cry. There's a time to rejoice and there's time to be sad. So if he has got bad results, he has had 10 years in parliament, and if the citizens have said no, they want a change, they have seen the reason why they want change and why they want me to come back to them. They have seen that reason, and he has to oblige with the will of the people.